Mr. Debonair said he was first, but from my perspective, it was Miss Puffy's mom, 74, was first in the room. Then Marilyn, and then Mr. Debonair. Then NMO Queen. Hey, love Isha, Ahova, Alfreda, Queen. Okay, everybody's here. Everybody is here. Okay, hold on. Let me send this link to my friend who can't afford to come over here. Let me start you. To my cousin. Hold on. I know she won't be in here. Her crazy ass. What's up, Juno? Juno is in the building. Oh my God. Juno is in the building. Oh my God. I see you, Juno. I hope I ain't buffering over here. We gonna see. One thing that Patreon has different that YouTube doesn't is that, I guess y'all ain't flagging because y'all paid to be here. I guess it's, sometimes people do be lurking in the background waiting to flag me, but you know how it go. Hold on. We got a lot to catch up on too. We got a whole lot to catch up on. You said you can't with us night owls. I know, right? I am the nightest owl of them all. I'm sorry. It's just how I am. Most creative people stay up late. It just happens. Hold on. What's up, Queen, Mr. Debonair? You said you got a Patreon scholarship. I can't stand you, Hey, am I okay? I just want to make sure I ain't buffering. Look, I'm closing up all kind of stuff. Why I'm not buffering over here, but I was buffering over there? That's crazy. It looked like I'm good. I don't know. I can't tell. It's green though. What's up, Just Lovely? Okay. Look, I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Just chill now. Just chill. Y'all be too anxious. But I want to talk for a minute. Look, earlier this week, everybody kept hitting me up. I saw y'all DMs and everything talking about Ding Dong's live was deleted and all of that. And I'm like, what had happened? And you know me, I'm gonna do my little trolling. I'm gonna go look. I went and looked and I searched and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I called Just Lovely. I'm like, Just Lovely, that boy's channel did not get suspended. Just Lovely can attest to this. This was on whatever day it was. I was like, that channel is not suspended. And all these people so happy and like joyful and talking about he gone. And I'm like, he ain't gone nowhere. Where he gone? He do nothing but deactivate his damn YouTube. Just like he deactivated his Instagram. Like, oh my God, y'all can't tell. Here's the thing. I've had so many channels deleted. So many. And suspended and all that, because remember I told you my ATLien channel, they took down because so many people were reporting it for spam. Like it was down for like 6 or 7 months, and then I got it back the following January 2018 to be exact. And that's what made me then create that backup channel after all that stuff was happening with Mr. Manhands, or T.S. Madison, I guess I can say it over here. But when your channel is gone, if anybody goes to your channel or any video, and I'm telling y'all this for future reference, if you go to any video, it will say this channel has been terminated for XYZ, for violating terms of service, for harassment and bullying, for whatever. It will say that when you go to the video, when you go to the channel. And if you go directly to the old channel link, if you happen to have it on your phone or somewhere, or if it's in like the person's header or something, and that person's channel has been suspended, it'll say on that channel link, this channel no longer exists. You have the option of unsubscribing from the channel. I don't even know why they do that. If it don't exist no more, why you gotta unsubscribe? But I guess in case they bring it back at a later date after the appeals and all of that. But again, it takes months for those appeals to go through. And so that's why I was like, child. And I was tripping with Just Lovely because I was like, he should come back like Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, after, everybody and their mama had done a video or at least, talked about it or whatever. He couldn't even wait a day. Like, oh, these clout chasers couldn't even wait a day to be like, aha, I got you. And there it go. I was good for a whole 10 minutes. Mr. Debonair, I think it's you. Mr. Debonair. I think you're doing this to me. Because you're the only one that got your emojis all lined up and ready to go. You're the only one that's calling me out about my plan, about my Wi-Fi plan. You are the only one, Mr. Debonair. I think it's you. You got your little t-shirt and stuff and acting all crazy and want to take me out. I see you, Mr. Debonair. I see you. That's okay. That is quite all right. 718-362-6360. PIN number 9427819. Hold on. Putting the number in here now, even though I haven't called in yet. I'm going to call in a second. 718-362-6360. PIN number 9427819. Mouth open, story jump out. You agree with me, don't you? I know Mr. Debonair. He got something up his sleeve. He against me. He a troll. He came here. Remember how Mr. Debonair just hopped in here all of a sudden, and we was like, where he come from? Who he? What he doing here? And you see, I think it's Mr. Debonair. He's the mole. Mr. Debonair be going back and telling people what we saying in here. I know it's I know it's you, Mr. Debonair. Just Lovely, you better call too. Hold on, I'm logging in. Miss Scouting Pro. And you too, because I haven't heard from you in a while. I want to know what y'all... Look, I want to talk about all of this drama that's been going on. Hold on.
Please enter your PIN number. Thank you. Joining the conference now. This free conference call is hosted by Conference.
I think I called the wrong number. Hold on, I called the wrong number. I got two numbers in here. I still got the number in my phone for Nene for her live.
Please enter your PIN number. Thank you. Joining the conference now. This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now.
Hold on. I see y'all in here. Trying to get in here. Gotta mute the non-moderators when they call in. Okay, got it. 3435. Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
As soon as you called, I started buffering.
Yeah, I can't necessarily. Mine's not working either.
What is it? Is it Xfinity? Is it YouTube? What is going on?
I don't know. It might be something on your computer. It might be a program.
I don't think it is. I done deleted everything. Like, everything. Mima said you a snitch because
yeah, her ass.
It's all your fault.
I'm a mole.
You the mole.
Yeah, come on, I'm the mole.
You need to send me a picture of modeling your t-shirt.
You know what? I haven't. I said I'm gonna take a picture. I ain't got a chance. I've been going to work, so.
Oh, okay.
I ain't been going nowhere to wear it. So okay. I can't wear a t-shirt for work.
Understood. I mean, it's just a shirt. You can wear it to bed. Who cares? Just throw it on with some jeans and take a picture, take a selfie in your greatly decorated living room that you showed us.
Right. And it's so funny because when I had inbox you that day, I'm like, let me check see my shirt in the mail. And it was in there.
Just AB told me he got his too.
Yeah, it came quick. It came really quickly.
I know y'all didn't believe me. I don't have no control over when it come though. Cause who was it? Was it Queen? I think Queen's took like 3-4 weeks to get there. And she had the tracking number and everything. It took a long time.
That's crazy, bro. Oh, let me want to get my shirt by next week. Going to the Queen's Court.
Oh, child, please. The Queen's Court ain't gonna give you no shirt. Bet you they ain't gonna give you no shirt. They don't give you nothing, honey. But a hard time.
That's crazy. Right. I seen what you call it? One of Tasha K little meeting, the dude that she had on her live one day. I guess he got his own YouTube page, but he reported that Ding Dong had got suspended. But I'm like, I just saw his live on YouTube. So what was supposedly did to get suspended?
I think he was calling T.S. Madison a man, which I do anyway. But I think he took it a bit further and was calling him a nigga in a wig, a bitch, a ugly ass bitch, or this, that, and the third. Then he called Gio a faggot, and yeah, it just went left.
That's how he talk. I mean, he called women bitches and hoes every day on his little YouTube
yeah, but
page,
but so does T.S. Madison. So that's why I'm like, y'all know his channel ain't shut down because he talking the same way T.S. Madison talk to everybody else.
Right. That's crazy.
And his channel still ain't shut down. He got videos on dragging me, calling me all kind of bitches and hoes. You know what I'm saying? But he will sit there and play the victim, and I'm gonna call him a he. I don't care what nobody say. He'll sit there and play the victim and act like, you know, everybody coming against him, like I'm coming against him for calling him a he, when he didn't call everybody bitches and hoes and Michelin necks and fat body, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, you can never tell nobody how to address you when you didn't call everybody everything but a child of God. It's so hypocritical.
Right. They got so much to say in opinions, but be trying to read people's tweets. Sounding like a third grader.
And the transgender community as a whole, when they try to take offense at me calling him a him, to me it's like, y'all be crying over the wrong things. Y'all don't need to be, you know, crying over your rights to use the bathroom and anything else, but crying over names, that's obscene to me, because he calling everybody, he calling people bitches, they calling people fish, and women all over have said we don't like that, but they still do it. So why should we give them respect when they don't give us respect?
Right, exactly.
That's just my humble opinion. Look, I'm a protected class too. I'm a woman, so don't be coming for my gender. Shoot. Talking about my private parts and stuff. What are you talking about? Like, you the only person with rights around here. I got rights too.
Right, protect your group. You say you didn't like that word. This gender.
But, you know, anyway, Armand is in the LGBT community, and normally they don't, you know, and that's another thing. Why would they suspend his channel when he a member of the LGBTQ, and, you know, they call each other F words and sissies and punks and all kind of girls and this, that, and the third. They call each other those terms, and they don't be fighting each other. So why all of a sudden, because he said that about T.S. Madison and Gio, would y'all think that his channel would be gone?
Right. Yeah.
You right, Miss Scouting Pro. Everybody don't use those terms, but some do, you know, and it's crazy because the majority of the black gay men on YouTube use those terms about each other, and you sit there and go, oh, no wonder they don't respect me. They don't respect each other.
And it's funny how he said his parents watch his lives and they'll correct him, be like, hey, stop calling women bitches and hoes. My mother and my grandmother go crazy if they hear me calling a woman a bitch or a hoe. Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
But, you know, people speak the way they speak. You know, he got sisters and brothers and stuff like that too. So I guess they speak to each other that way. And if they feel like that's the norm, of course they're gonna speak like that publicly to other people and about other people. Me on the other hand, I be like the like people be like I be going in on Cynthia, Kenya, and all that. The worst I done called Kenya was easy greasy cover girl. You know what I'm saying? Like my shade be so like lame-ish. It's funny, but I'm not calling nobody no bitch, no whore. I don't even call her Kenya more whore. That was Phaedra. But all that other stuff they be doing, I just be like, child, whatever.
Right. But y'all gonna lay off Kenya. Y'all know that's sore subject we talking about.
Why is that a sore? Why is that a sore subject, Mr. Debonair?
Because I think y'all hate on that lady because she's beautiful.
Why would we hate on her because she's beautiful?
Y'all did the same thing with Nicole Richie. Y'all just like
Nicole Richie.
Special, beautiful.
You mean Nicole Murphy?
Nicole Murphy, yeah.
I took up for Nicole Murphy. About she give your spouse for things that you wouldn't forgive your boyfriend for. You know, your spouse is tied to you legally and under God. So at the end of the day, like we all make mistakes, men, women, whatever. He just made.
What are boundaries? What are boundaries? What are saying in the line? Like you can let this man have different kids from different women, and then you catch him with a friend.
But the only people who know their boundaries are them, him and her. Like we don't know what their agreement is. We don't know if she if she okayed this trip. We don't know sin in it because you know it looks wrong on the outside, but we don't know what was going on.
Yeah. I mean I don't judge people that do things in their relationship, but if you do anything outside of us doing it together, it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
You doing it outside of me. If you gonna invite somebody in, okay, we do it together.
But those are your relationship rules, though.
Me,
you know what I'm saying? Those are your relationship rules. You don't know what theirs are. Maybe she said you can fuck around as long as it's not in the United States. So he took her ass to Italy. You know what I mean? You don't know what the rules were.
You taking money out of our pocket. The kids need shoes. School just started. Damn children ain't had no school supplies yet. You off in Italy, swangling, dangling.
I can assure you, them millionaires did not have that kind of conversation. The nanny had, they had already taken care of all that.
Control that relationship. But you see, she didn't say a damn word.
Wait a minute, I think
I would have dared her to.
Andrea on the phone. Want me to patch her in, and you want to just be one-on-one?
Yeah. No.
Andrea.
You know what?
I got the Josh trying to
right. Josh was just
to say about Apollo. I seen your little post. I seen his little trolling pages, Instagram about his son. You know what makes me so mad with black men? You know. The point is, nobody told his ass to go to jail, okay? And I have personal experience in this because I had a little boyfriend, he was in jail, okay? So, when I was divorced. So my thing is, I don't want to take my kids down to the damn jailhouse. So this is your ass. When you get out, we can talk. So, I want to see my sons.
But he out now, Andrea. He out now. So why he can't see him now? He out.
Yeah. And then you see a little friend Peter, so I say, I don't fuck with Phaedra because she messed with Apollo, and she only did it for the money to take kids to the jailhouse. Well, do you want your son? Do you want your black son to go to the jailhouse and visit you? I'm just asking the question because I would want my son to go to the jailhouse because his daddy already know you go to jail, you're going to see the child until you get out.
But she took him to see what Peter said was the only time she did go visit him was on Bravo's dime when Bravo recorded it that time. So remember, that's one of the reasons why she and Kandi had fell out. Because remember when Kandi was like, she felt that they should be able to see their dad. Like it's not fair. Like if you have the means to do it. Well, we do. But I'm just saying, if you have the means to do it. Why not they know their father in jail. They know their father ain't on a vacation. They know their father not, why keep him from him and pretend like, he just not here. I don't know. I've never been in that position, but he's not in jail he wasn't in jail for no violent crime. And I guess that's what Peter was trying to get across when he was like, he ain't never beat Phaedra, whatever. But he's not in jail for no violent crime. He was in jail for some white collar shit. It could have been tax evasion. You telling me if you get locked up for tax evasion because you ain't pay your taxes for a couple of years, you ain't gonna let your kids see the man because he locked up?
Let me tell you about my kids, Daddy. See, I pick up a good one, okay? He wasn't a good husband, but he is a good damn father. He don't pay with the police. He go to work every day, pay his bills, pay his taxes. He don't believe in going to the jailhouse. So that's one thing we got married, we knew about each other. So we don't play with that. We call it ghetto shit right there. So my kids never had to visit no nigga in the jailhouse because I wasn't playing with that.
It could be ghetto. It could be considered ghetto shit, but at the same time, it may not. Like there's people who make millions and they go to prison for whatever reason. Lauryn Hill.
How many times Marlo done been to jail? How many times he done been to jail?
But she knew that when she married him.
Okay, but it's a difference when you have some children. When you put some children out and you want better for them. And I'm saying is, you have been in jail for this crime about 2 or 3 times. Can you keep yourself out of jail and then you can see your kids then? How about that?
Okay.
I'm so tired of.
But look, Juno has a point. Kids don't really care about all that. They just want to see their parent. Like that's their dad. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if there's a will, like she has the means for them to see him, and he can have visitation with his kids. Why would you block that if that can happen? Like, you know, there, like life is life. Shit happens. You know, he got locked up. You know, if he could have prevented it, I'm sure he would have. We can all say, you know, you shouldn't break the law or you won't go to jail. But hell, people driving right now with suspended licenses and don't know it and end up in jail and be like, oh shit, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not saying, you know, it wasn't his fault or it was. At the end of the day, parents should be able to see their kids and kids should be able to see their parents. That's just my opinion. I don't care where it is.
Yeah, but my opinion, I got some family members in the prison because I have first account experience of all of this. Okay, so what I'm saying is I got experience with this. That's why I'm talking about it and I know about it. So okay. I am so tired of our black men going back and forth to jail, and then they think we're gonna spend our time with you in jail. I don't want to do that no more. Okay. I'm grown now.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I wouldn't date nobody in jail either. I mean, I would, but think about it. What if it's your brother? What if it was your dad or your brother or whoever, and they're in jail, and you know, you just go cut off your family member because they in jail? You don't want to go?
Oh, okay, I got first hand. Okay, my cousin did 5 years in the Fed. Okay, I told him he'd go back to jail another time. I'm done. He been sending me text messages, want me to call him, text him. I said no. I told you I did the 5 years with you. I'm not doing it with you. You're gambling in the jailhouse. You ask me for money. I can't do this no more.
I don't know. You know, I just feel like, you know, black men get jailed for whatever reason. Some of it is fair, some of it is not. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like we should just cast them to the wolves just because they are locked up. Like, I've never been to a jail to visit nobody. I'm being completely honest. But, you know, if I knew somebody there and we were friends or whatever, I might feel bad. I might send them some chips or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? If this is my friend, my cousin, or somebody, like, you gonna see about this person. Like, the legal system is fucked up as it is, and people get locked up every day for shit that they didn't do. So you telling me that, you know, you just gonna like just wipe your hands of this person even if it's not fair? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I'm disgusted with my cousin. And my auntie, she called me every day. Send him a letter. Oh man, I got 5 kids I'm taking care of. Really? I'm just disgusted with him. Okay, look. I don't want to talk about my cousin.
Okay, well, look, Miss Scouting Pro says she sees what you're saying. She's talking about men who repeatedly go back and forth. Okay, Miss Scouting Pro, let's touch on that for a second. There are some men who get out.
Okay.
there's some men who get out,
Okay.
who are on probation, right? And then they get sent back for no reason of their own. Like, okay, I don't know if y'all seen the Brian Banks movie, and y'all know he went to jail for something he didn't do. He got out, he was on probation. He couldn't even like be around certain places because of his what do you call it thing on your leg or whatever. Yes. So
ankle monitor.
Yeah, the ankle monitor. He couldn't be around certain parks, or he couldn't be, within 2,000 feet of a school, or he couldn't do this. So in getting a job where he had to like set up stuff, he could have been arrested if he was in a particular zone for a certain amount of time, even without his knowledge. So I'm thinking about things like that. When you talk about repeatedly, once they get in the system, a lot of times they get sent back in the system through no fault of their own, even after they serve time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so I understand that. I understand some of the parameters is messed up. Okay, but what I'm saying is these repeat offenders that I cannot deal with anymore. And it's like, when if we as parents, as sisters, as brothers saying, stop doing this. This is not working for us.
Okay, I hear you. I mean, I hear you.
That's all I'm saying.
But I guess I be thinking of it. I be thinking of it from like a person perspective. Like, I don't want to be in jail, but if I was in jail, I would hate for people like to just leave me there and like not come see me. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason I did. What I did probably ain't had nothing to do with you. So, you know what I mean?
Okay, Michelle. Okay, Michelle, I got something for you. Do you know how they treat you when you go to visit somebody in jail? I would break it down to you, okay? They treat you like you're a criminal. They make you, if you got a wire bra on, you can't wear that. You got a wig on, you got to take the wig off. It's like I'm in jail my own damn self. Are you kidding? It's humiliating.
I hear you. I hear you.
So
and everything.
Yeah, they wash his clothes. I want to visit. He was my boyfriend, okay? And I went to visit him for 6 months. I didn't do that shit no more. I was like, this is not working. I know who I am.
Yeah. Love, Isha say they treat the visitors worse than the inmates. I get it. The prison system in itself, the jails, like, don't nobody want to be involved on the outside, the inside, visiting, like, nobody. I don't even understand why people work there, but it's, child, don't even get me started. But
I went home to North Carolina. Let me tell you, I went home to North Carolina. My cousin's in South Carolina in the prison. My aunt said my luggage didn't even get to North Carolina when I got there. We were going to the prison next day. I had to go to the Dollar General to buy some damn clothes for the prison.
Damn.
This is ridiculous.
Damn. Mr. Debonair, what you laughing
My
at?
sister had to do that too. Well, visit a brother. She had to, because my sister got a very curvy body, small waist, big hips, big butt, big chest. Man, before we even got out the car, they were like, you got to change. So my sister had to run up to the Family Dollar and buy something as well.
Wow.
I told my cousin, you better be glad I'm in town and I come to visit you. And he was 2 hours away from North Carolina. I was like, cousin, I can't do this with you no more. I'll put some money on your books, okay? But me and you, if you go back to prison, I will call your mama and see how you doing.
Wow.
But I can't do this.
Juno said he had to change pants. What, you had to change pants, Juno? Your pants were too tight? Dang.
Juno came in there packing that heat.
Saray said there's a bigger argument there, Andrea. The whole prison system is messed up, and that's what I'm trying to say, Saray.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get that. I understand that.
Oh, wow.
I understand parole is messed up.
Juno had on the wrong color
that.
pants. Okay, he had the wrong color pants on, the same color as the inmates. That's crazy. Wow. Well, I mean, I understand changing pants. Then you don't want no mistakes made, and you end up in the wrong line, child. That would have been horrible.
Brian McKnight. I understand about some of his family, some of his kids. To me, they're a little spoiled, and they won't. He might not have been around, but I'm pretty sure he said he took care of them until they were 22, and it paid them their apartment for 2 years. And he said his wife helped him get a job at the hospital, and they would stop smoking weed.
Damn. Well, I heard what he said, but I think Brian was petty. I don't care what he was like.
He was petty?
Yes, you didn't hear what he said about his daughter?
Well, that was wrong. That was wrong. I don't agree with that. That's wrong. My daddy would knock the other side of my head. I put family business out there.
But wait, and him even bringing up the fact that they were smoking weed, that was wrong too. I mean, he the dad. Like, the only thing that the people say, they didn't accuse him of smoking weed or popping pills or being drunk or any of that. The only thing that was in those lengthy posts that they did was they felt abandoned. They felt that he wasn't around enough. They was hurt. They was this, that, they was that. They didn't say the things that he said. He was being uber petty. Like, he was out for blood, in my opinion.
Okay, but did you hear? I watched your interview. I watched the interview you put on your thing. He said his son broke in his house. Okay, now, if I break in my daddy's house, he will never speak to me again. That's a line you cannot cross.
But is this the son that actually wrote the letter, or this the other son? Because you know he got 3 sons. So I felt like he was bringing everybody into this whole thing. Like, anyway, I don't know. He just got. I'm just saying, sometimes it's time to give the kids some tough love. Now, my son, I told you, my son quit his job, and I put him out. Oh, no, what you think you're doing? I put him out. Now, he got a new job. He can come back home. Damn.
Because he want to start his T-shirt business. Oh, no, honey.
Oh, God. Okay.
We got over that the last.
We did. We're not going to talk about that no more. We're not going to talk about that no more.
I did call into Wiley's show. He had a thing about T.S. Madison, and he said that he tell T.S. Madison when he was wrong. So me and, what's the dude's name? He's always calling in. So I called into Wiley's show, and I was like, Wiley, you a damn lie, okay? Because I watched Michelle Brown videos, and I ain't never heard you say that T.S. Madison was wrong, what she said about her. And he was like, I did win.
Ooh.
What video? Show me.
Okay, you better call him out, child.
He was like, well, ma'am, I did. I said, no, you didn't. You're lying. and then like Diva Jackson called and asked me. He said, don't be mad at the caller because she was not angry and she wasn't rude. She just told you how she felt.
Ooh. I need to see that video.
I saw Nene call. He was like, I said, I ain't never heard you tell T.S. Madison what she said about Michelle. And I said, she has no right to talk about somebody's vagina when she want to be a man and a woman, okay? You can't have it both ways. And then she throw rocks and hide her hand. He gonna say, I did say. I said, what Armand Wiggins said about her, he didn't say nothing about the gay community. He said T.S. Madison, and I agree what he said about her.
Armand called him a nigga in a wig.
That shit was funny.
Oh, God.
I got my life.
And y'all know I don't even do ding dong like that. But when somebody sent it to me on Instagram and he was going off, and I'm like, this is a whole mess. Going off.
I got my life, but it was like they was making videos.
But he was even clout chasing on that. He was only like, I think he was only mad because, again, T.S. Madison was on Queen Radio and he's a Nicki Minaj stan. So he was in his feelings. After T.S. Madison was on there, he did that for clout. He just started like, you talking about me. And I don't think he was talking about her. Somebody said play the video. I would if I wasn't on the phone. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all keep talking. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, he was talking about her really bad. I was like, I said I agree with everything he said about her. I agree. I told Wiley that. But I was like, well, he was like, well, I said, I don't care. He ain't talking about the gay community. He talking about T.S. Madison.
Hold on.
I got excuse me, I'm eating cereal.
You eating cereal, child?
You eat cereal this time of night?
Yep.
Hold on, I'm still trying to find. Let me see.
But Armand was hot. I think he mad.
Yes, he was.
Nicki fan, but he a big Nicki fan. And then for T.S. Madison to go on the show, oh yeah, that set him off.
Well, he said that she was throwing the subliminals in her interview at him. That's what he said. Now, to the interview with Nicki and T.S. Madison, but I didn't hear what he heard. Okay, I don't know what he thought he heard, but it didn't sound like she was saying anything about him. But she must have said something that he only knew and set him off.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that part. I was busy listening to her and Joe argue.
Yeah, that Joe. That Joe. That was good.
You thought what she said to Joe was right? I'm just asking a question.
I think Joe had an opinion and he tried to pass it off as a fact. As a matter of fact, he know that happened with her, and she was calling him out on it. You know, stop passing these lies like it's the truth, because she get the backlash from it. You know.
Okay, so do you think that she support other black women? Because I don't see that. I think she's rude, disrespectful, and selfish. Personally,
I think she try to ensure her top spot. You know, you can't have too many equals. I mean, how can you be respected if everybody feel like they're on the same level as you? You know, I mean, I give it to her. She the very few women that took that type of platform and became a mogul. Everybody said, oh, little Kim the Queen, Foxy Brown, this person, that. But ain't nobody, not even too many men, then turned the music game to where they the boss, that they're multi-millionaires, you know? It super exceeds that. You know, she might not be the best rapper or whatever, but she made it to her own business. So you got to applaud her. She is the best. Ain't nobody, no female, or even too many men that done what she done. You get what I'm saying? None of them.
Okay, but I remember when I was listening to Queen Latifah, Money Love, and all of them, because I'm from the old school, they was all collaborating with each other. So I'm just asking, you want women empowerment and women to get together, and you want the top rappers in the game, and you can't do a collaboration. You got to argue and fight with we women who's trying to come up. I'm just asking the question.
She dominated the field, and people want to. I'm pretty sure people want to befriend her. Thinking, okay, what's the key to get here, to get the way you at? But it intrude on her space. Yeah,
okay,
but I mean, you don't see Burger King and McDonald's collaborating. You get
okay, but
it don't make sense. You have to be successful in your own right and say, hey, we can genuinely be friends. But in the business where it's crabs in a barrel, you know, I'm pretty sure she very, you know, conscious about who she trying to be friends, because you know people in the industry is already fickle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she fickle too.
She don't want to lose what she got.
But she fickle too.
So
honestly,
what's that?
I think she's fickle too. I think she has gotten to a point where she control, like she be stopping people's bags. She be controlling things too. And I think that when it comes to this industry, the same thing she did to Joe Budden, like tried to, you know, shut off his mic, to overtalk him, to do all of that just to get her point across. Like it could have been an even debate. You know what I'm saying? But instead, it's like she did this whole, you know, circus act, which to me is what it was, because it was all for clout, because they knew it was going to go viral or whatever, because everybody was watching it. And then 5 seconds later, okay, let me go on his show and smooth everything over. Like, you could tell it wasn't genuine, in my opinion.
And she's a perfect example of a person who they do drugs. Now they do drugs. Now she act like people who use cocaine.
Well, Joe did mention that.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on mute. I'm gonna play this video that they asking me to play.
Okay.
This the Armand video, y'all. Hold on.
Okay. Let me watch it for a moment.
I had to. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Hold on. Can y'all? I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, Ben. Let me play it. Where the thing? I hope I don't start buffering. Here you go.
Okay. I want to be very motherfucking clear to all of you motherfuckers. And I'm not going to do this on my Instagram page. I mean my YouTube channel. Cause, you know, bitches like Madison and you faggot ass, fat ass, ugly ass Geo some punk ass bitches, so y'all try to report shit. I don't give a fuck about Instagram. Y'all can report all day long. That's not gonna. This is not my bag, bitch. So we're not gonna go over to YouTube because y'all some faggot assholes that are trying to get my YouTube fucked up. Punk ass bitch. Now, Gio, while you're in my motherfucking comments, somebody tag Gio's faggot ass in my comments, bitch, and you tag fucking TS because you know I've been cool. I've been letting this shit ride. This bitch gonna get on motherfucking live. Bitch, you wanna get on motherfucking live? You are literally on motherfucking Queen Radio with millions of people on there, bitch, and you addressing me, you insecure ass, fat ass, dog face ass, broken nose ass, bitch. First of all, bitch, you giving me the biggest shout out. It's clear that bitch you couldn't take me. It's clear that you felt threatened by me, bitch. Why you got your whack ass manager? Your whack ass manager on my page, bitch, that you blocked me from, you fucking faggot. I'm over here breaking stories, bitch. So fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Listen, this is not going to be something nice to say because I don't like no bully. That's the punk ass bitch. Madison, you get up here, you act like you big bad and this, that, and the third. You so motherfucking hard. But you bust subliminals and then you report. You bust subliminals, then you cry. You bust subliminals, then you block, and then you go on your one of 100 million pages. Or you have your fucking fucking managers and your sound guy, all the motherfuckers watching people's pages so that you can respond. Bitch, why did you block me? If that's the case, you whack ass bitch, if you got a problem, bitch, address me. Don't send your motherfucking manager. Gio, ain't nobody ever cried about a motherfucking thing. Bitch, the only motherfucker that's crying is that whack ass bitch because she know what the fuck going on. It's really never been no shade. I just understood how that bitch moved. That bitch never wanted me to come up because she knew, bitch, I was coming up regardless. That's why that bitch went all the way on Queen Radio to try to sock it to me when really she didn't realize she gave me the biggest motherfucking compliment and confirmation there was. Bitch, we was never friends because she was always in competition with me because she never wanted me to motherfucker, or he, she, whatever the fuck you want to call that motherfucking thing, never wanted me to come up. You always threatened by me, bitch. So you just gave me a shot. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. Madison is motherfucking trash. The only thing you'll ever be is a big fat thing that can talk about sex. You cannot have a stimulating conversation. You're not articulate. You're not well spoken.
He has a point.
You're a fucking fetish. And that's the only conversation you know how to have. So me and you will never be in the same lane, love. We don't do the same things. I don't sit and talk about getting fucked and dick and ass and sucking dick all day. I have more to me than talking about a fucking cock and ass, bitch. So I don't never want to be you. I don't never want to be booked like you. Although I was. And you couldn't take that, bitch. Booked at the same event you was at. You know what the fuck going on, ho? But it's not even about that because I don't have to tell you what the fuck I'm doing. You watching it. And you watching it to a point where, bitch, you on motherfucking Queen Radio busting shots and you got your whack ass manager over here running this motherfucking mouth. Yo, shut the fuck up, you punk ass bitch. You got your motherfucking whack ass man. Why is your manager on my page? Don't you have me blocked, bitch? Yo, bad built, truck body built, fucking hoe. Why the fuck are you on my page if you have me blocked? You fucking Oompa Loompa built bitch. If you don't fuck with me, why are you taking time to throw shots? You whack ass bitch. You're the one that's pressed, bro. You're pressed, my nigga. I'm working, my nigga. I'm getting off of doing a motherfucking interview, bitch. I do interviews. I don't get a bunch of fucking... Bitch, listen. I don't have to... My show is not a circus, bitch. I don't have to have a bunch of men in wigs and nails and beards and lashes and a bunch of bullshit just to get motherfuckers watching. I'm a real ass nigga. bitch over here, bitch. We're not in the same lane, bitch. Trust me, that hoe.
You see, he read the comments. We like, let me stop crying and read the comments. Let me stop crying. What the people saying? What the people saying? And then
So there you go. I'm blocking those stupid motherfuckers today. Because I don't have time. You got your manager in my comments, bitch. I don't like that. Like, bitch, if you really a bad bitch, you say what you say, you could bust shots, bitch. You got my phone number, ho. You could call me and flex. Bitch, you not no badass bitch. You not hard. That's why I don't like that. That whole all act hard on the internet, pull out guns, talk all that shit, do all that, but be the main one blocking motherfuckers, but then lurking. You whack ass bitch, I don't ever look at what you're doing, ho. Why is your manager on my fucking page?
why you care if somebody block you? You watching them too.
Why is your manager on my page, bitch? Oh no, this has nothing to do with Tokyo Tony or nothing. Yeah, by the way, I just make sure y'all go check out that exclusive interview I did with Tokyo Tony. No, I'm like, T.S. Madison got her whack ass manager on my fucking page, like talking shit. And I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck about you niggas. You niggas is busting shots at me today on Queen Radio. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about you. Nigga, I'm over here working. I just did a full ass interview, nigga. Like, I'm not worried about you niggas. Like, I'm dead ass not worried about you niggas, bro. I'm not.
You've been on live for 15 minutes saying you're not worried about somebody, but you worried about it because you've been talking about it for the whole time.
So irritating, like, bro. Get your ass over.
I love it. It's entertaining. You're right. I love it. It's entertaining.
Yo, whack as fuck. Like, leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
No, Saray, they didn't mention him.
What did her manager say? Let me see what his whack ass said. No, this is what that bitch ass nigga said. She wasn't Mandy when you were calling her crying and doing the most begging and pleading, so stop the drama for...
I believe he was calling her crying because he crying now.
Bro, what? Ain't the bitch went on Queen Radio busting shots. Nobody said anything. Y'all fucking stupid. This is why I'm like, yo, I'm fucking done. These fucking bozos, yo.
Was he high? Was he high? Because, you know, when people be high, they be going off and stuff. They don't realize it. That's probably why he deleted his page and came back.
My whole thing is, I'm pressed, but your client...
Because this rant right here is just so, like... It give me so cokeheadish.
Your client.
It give me so much fucking Dineva.
Subliminal shot at me. This bitch is sitting in Nicki Minaj's face and she thinking about how big my fucking dick is. Come on, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, ho. You thinking about me, bitch. Why you sitting up there, bitch? You want to know what's going on over here. You want to know if I'm paying attention, bitch. You over on me, bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here, yo. You're trash. And then, when I respond, you have your motherfucking manager come and try to defend. Bitch, you got me blocked. And then you reported my post for bullying. You coward.
You got me blocked.
Fucking bullying you, bitch.
You got me blocked.
That's a scary ass.
Okay, that was the end. It's more to it, but I don't care to watch it. But yeah, he talked probably about 4 more minutes because it's two videos. Y'all want to see part 2? Or do y'all care? Let me know. And here's the thing about Armand Wiggins. I never had an issue with him. I didn't even know who he was until he called in that day. Actually, I didn't even know who he was till somebody tagged me on that video he did with Nene's son's baby mama. And I had sent it to Nene, and me and Nene and Brandon called into his show. And he wanted me to call in and I wouldn't. And I told Brandon to call in. Then Brandon got Nene to call in, whatever the case may be. But then he ended up, because later on, remember, me and Nene was on live that night, and he ended up getting mad acting like I stole his exclusive. And ever since then, I just been like, what is wrong with Ding Dong? That he over there throwing shade at me, child. I was giving him props. Like, are you kidding me? And so that's where that whole dissension came from. I just sit here and laugh. You said you think I can adopt him. You are crazy. Hold on, let me get back on this phone. Hold on. Anybody else gonna call in? Who we got on the phone? We still have Mr. Debonair and Andrea. It was a third call on the line that didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all still on the phone? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear. Yeah, they
But that's why I told Bobby. That's why I told Bobby that mess. I didn't see one video that you sent to Michelle. And I tell you, you are lying. I watched the videos. And Michelle, I watched Michelle defend herself. Nobody else was on dime defending her, telling her what T.S. Madison was saying was wrong. I'm glad Armand did it to her. He should have did it to her. Somebody could do it to her.
You know what's crazy is me and Just Lovely was talking about it last week, and I was just like, let all the men fight, including T.S. Madison. Put all the men in the ring and let them fight. Armand, T.S. Madison, Gio, all of them. I'm happy all these, they sword fighting now. All these penises are slapping each other upside the head. I'm happy.
Yeah, I used to like Armand little page, but when he started acting like Wendy Williams and Howard Stern, just on purposely saying bullshit and being on the opposition, just I couldn't take it.
I'm trying to find
I know he don't.
I'm trying to find the shade. Hold on, let me see if I can find the shade that whatever T.S. Madison said. Hold on. Wait a minute.
The Queen Supreme Court report. Yes. On Queen
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
So, Maddie, now you were in the other room, and
I don't think it's
we
live,
got to
no.
get into some things. I want to know what your feedback is on what just happened, Maddie.
Listen, nigga, you was cooking that knuckle.
Hold
You was
on.
cooking that nigga. I called that thing Joe Button Cakes, bitch. Deep fried Joe Button Cakes.
Oh, no,
You was cooking him.
I didn't mean to, Maddie.
You know what? Sometimes you got to put a bitch right there in the place.
I think I passed. Did I pass it?
Anymore.
Okay. You got to put a bitch in their place, especially when you feel like that they done lied on you, or you haven't been in a place where you could respond. They done put dirt on your name, according to you. And they have an audience of people that they can condition the mind to think negative things about you. So you had the place, in the space, in your space, in your place, to put him, to check him.
Was that the shade?
And you
I don't know what the shit he's talking about.
Hold on.
You
Andrea.
said those couple lies about me, and I thought he was just gonna say, yeah, I just was doing that for entertainment or whatever. My bad, blah blah blah. And I thought we were gonna end having happy laughs and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that Joe is one of those people.
Was it past that, Miss Kiki?
Really can't ever
Turn
be
it up.
wrong, and that's scary.
I need to put it on my phone if I'm gonna
I
turn
don't
it
think
up.
that's
Hold
all,
on.
man, because Marlo and the other guy,
find it on my
they
phone.
were agreeing with me. They were like, yeah, he does always have a problem saying he started something or that, he was wrong. And it's just like, hey, why can't...
Hold on. I'm putting on my phone. Because there was a part I recall he said something about I'm here and you not. And I don't know if that was in the beginning. I'm not going to listen to this whole interview though. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
If I had like an official person to be here all the time, because when this person called before, it was a whole fucking riot, and that was just on the phone. So y'all, guess who here with me? And she about to get into some things with me. Y'all, guess who here? It's Madison. T.S. Madison.
What's up? Let me do my famous intro. Hold on. I had to write it down because I'm on Queen Radio, so I had to do my famous intro. Is it on? Is it on? Mingle. Did you like that?
I love that.
We got to do a segment called the Queen Supreme Court Report.
The Queen Supreme Court report.
Queen.
Now you were in the other room, child.
Thing, Joe
I'm
Button
fast
cakes,
forwarding,
fried,
by the way.
Deep fried Joe Button Cakes.
Oh no.
You was cooking him. You got to put a bitch in their place, according to you, in your space, in your place.
And it to just be like, hey, Joe, remember when you were gonna end really can't ever be wrong, and that's scary. And it's my, an image or as a human, they're famous enough to be bullied. I always wanted anybody else with any. I thought we were just gonna be
conversation. Right, you just want
as many other times you.
This is the Nicki Minaj interview.
If you want to know any that's doing that are doing coke, right. So that could be when that person. He was like, oh, you trying to say you ain't bad?
Other friend, he gone.
No. For y'all to get up on y'all platform and think it's okay. And then even when I basically painting that...
And clicks and views is what pays the bill.
Basically painting that angry black woman narrative. So I'm allowed to be lied on, and I'm never allowed to defend myself.
Well, I mean, a lie sounds better than the truth.
Yeah.
And clicks and views is what pays the bills. In that arena sometimes.
And I respect it and I get it, but when you sitting with somebody face to face, I said that, and if I was wrong, what you ain't gonna do is not. I'm a liar or I'm this for y'all own benefit. I was always a
child. She talked too much.
It's so many people that I showed love to out like.
You think because they secretly wanted to.
What a shade.
Who knows?
I think with the men they secretly want to.
Who knows? Who knows? I never look at it like that, but
that's like not tangible. So if I can't touch it, I'm gonna read it. If I can't touch it, I'm gonna. I
don't know. Even famous rappers, once I'm in any industry, and it's not fucking one person, or if you, let me stop because
I'm not a real Nicki Minaj fan either. Challenge. I mean, I like some of her songs, but I don't really.
Now as you grow and you learn. You.
It must be at the end.
Anyone who tells you it doesn't affect every day, you have to see and hear. Like, come on.
Yeah. I get it.
If every day I went on my radio and whatever, it's just like, it's never allowed to defend yourself.
Right. Let me just say this. He ain't say much of nothing in this interview. This was all Nikki, yada, yada, yada. Joe did this to me. Yeah, you right, girl. Joe did this to you. Yada, yada, yada. Nikki. Okay, let me keep.
Like I said earlier, people like to hear a lie over the truth. And even if he would have cleared it up today, somebody still would have took a little sound bite and been like, well, when he addressed it, she stumbled.
And
I'm glad you didn't stumble in any of it because you was cooking him. You were cooking him, girl. I was like, girl, I can hear the grease popping. I can hear the grease popping on the other side of the room. That grease was like, pop, girl.
And then he came back and still tried to face with you saying, hey, clear this.
Did you see the pic?
Stop, Maddie, because I didn't see no pic, nor do I care about no pic. And
you got your husband.
Leave me alone, Madison. Stop. I don't want to see no.
Sometimes that be why.
I might have had a point about only talking about dick.
Stop. Don't be me, Maddie.
How you
stop,
like Maddie?
Maddie. No, stop.
How you
stop,
like
Maddie?
Like
good stuff.
But I want to talk about this, Queen.
Okay.
Did you secretly go off and
by the time I came back,
that the Queen will be getting married on television live.
Because I have to work when us get married.
Married, not with
Madison.
I want
Madison.
Y'all got a contract up there.
Nikki talks like this. And $1,000,000. It's too much. Hold on.
But you ain't locked it with a ring yet, and
it's like.
You ain't paying them haters no attention. I know he putting that monster down on that poop.
Can you please stop, Madison?
Because you done got real. You so sweet and
Madison.
That like come for you. You're real calculating with it.
Times a day. I ain't gonna lie. My thing is that. Yes, I was enjoying. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I was enjoying.
What's going on? Because let me tell you something. There was a long Nikki hate train going on.
Mm-hmm.
Or y'all say that she's this and she's that, and even like, come on, you've been having hating bitches since the come up to me. Because I know it's a bitch.
I bet them lips smell like booty crack.
Bitch watching me right now that I really want to make a subliminal post to, but I'm gonna say this so that they'll know I'm talking exactly to them. I'm here. You're not.
Oh, this the subliminal right here.
Sometimes you may address it, even a small bitch.
Hold on, let me rewind it.
You've been having hating bitches since to come up, right? So sometimes you may address it, even a small bitch. And back then, it might not be a person big that you're talking about. Because I may make a subliminal post online to a bitch that's watching me. Because I know it's a bitch watching me right now that I really want to make a subliminal post to. But I'm going to say this so that they'll know I'm talking exactly to them. I'm here, you're not.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
So that could have went for anybody, but the person specifically listening to this knows that I just stabbed them in the face. So the Nicki train hate train was
okay.
more.
So that was the subliminal, and I guess the gag was, y'all know I'm such a nerd. The gag was over on the Twitters. If you ain't following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I am ATLien, straight ATLien. Armand was with his 500 subs on Twitter was tweeting Nicki Minaj, like constantly tweeting him and her and constantly tagging the Queen's radio or whatever, just constantly. And so when T.S. Madison came on, that's when he was tweeting subliminals to T.S. Madison talking about, you know, you got that nigga with a wig up there, something. And then that's when T.S. Madison said what he said. So I think that's where he got that he was talking about, yeah, all of that. That's where I get it from. So there's that. So, you know, he probably was talking to Armand because Armand the only one who was actually listening and watching live, because all of us wasn't sitting there listening to Queen Radio in the middle of the day. We could care less. So there's that. Let me go call back into this phone line. I had to hang up to play that for y'all. Yes, I'm calling back in now, Mr. Debonair. I hung up because I couldn't have you on the same phone. Couldn't have y'all on the same phone. In fact, I need to go get a charger. Hold on.
Thank you. Joining the conference now. This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now.
Nope.
Who is this?
That's not Josh. Who's this?
Who is this?
Guess we'll have to figure it out. Oh, that's Juno.
JT.
Who on the phone?
Is that you, JT?
Oh. No, that ain't JT. That's Juno.
Hey, Juno.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you clear? Because you know there's been a whole lot of going on the chat, and you ain't even been on the line.
I had to hang up in order to play that.
They was having a whole conversation. I heard Andre a whole background. She dealing with her 19 kids. Mr. Debonair just sitting there trying to figure out what the fuck going on. I'm just sitting here just watching. I'm just sitting here listening to all the fuck shit going on. I'm like, let me just wait.
Well, look, my kids will go to school on Monday. I gotta get my little girl hair braided, okay? I'm sorry.
That's another reason why I want to go live. I haven't got my hair braided yet. I've been trying to get me an appointment and get my hair braided, and I haven't got it.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Hey, Josh. I see Josh in the chat.
I called in the wrong live.
Well, my bad. I had to hang up. Dang, I'm back now.
Yeah, you are.
So, Juno, as a new member of our Patreon, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to all the new Patreons. y'all see we up to 170 now. I'm almost at 200. It's a slow process, but
hold on. Why you only make one video a week?
I make more than normally. I was doing. You know what?
I've been on Patreon for about a good week almost waiting for a video.
Because I can't help it that you decided to join on the slow week.
Your patrons, they don't talk to nobody. They just waiting for you. They don't communicate in the community section. This is dry. What the fuck going on?
I did in the show and then ask her when she got back online. I guess she was on vacation.
I was on strike. I was on strike. No, listen, I was on strike. I told y'all I be in my feelings when I do a whole video on YouTube and they be demonetizing my shit. I was on strike. I was coming back eventually. Shit, I was on strike.
No. I'm not talking about YouTube.
I mean, to me, like, I get it. I should have came over on Patreon. I should have, but I had to also commit some time to my site because my sponsors have been getting my ass because I haven't been posting a lot and my traffic have been suffering. I'm giving y'all too much of my business right now. So if you notice on my site, I had put like a whole bunch of.
If we paying, we need to know something. You know.
You pay $10 and you got access to all the videos that are already on the site. Now you gonna come in here. You think I'm for sale? You think I'm for sale?
I watched them though, and now I'm bored.
And now we here live, just for you at 2:30 a.m.
You called a bad night, because usually we be in here turned up.
They do be in here turned up. They do. It be so much going on, People be getting mad at me and hanging up and quitting Patreon. It be all kind of stuff going on. But we here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm glad you finally joined. I appreciate you because I'm like, is a good supporter. I appreciate him. Let's see if King Cullerton go come. He be like demanding I go live all the time. He won't even come over to the Patreon for $5. Just $5. Damn, I be needing my little coins.
I thought I saw King Cullerton.
King Cullerton came in and he commented under a free post.
Damn, cheap ass.
Like sometimes on Patreon, I don't know if y'all know, Patreon is like a blog. Like basically I could come on the Patreon, I could post like what I posted on the blog today or whatever. And when I do stuff like that, I will post it public. When I go live, I will post on Patreon first. Y'all saw how I do that. And sometimes y'all get confused, like you on the real YouTube or Patreon. So that's why now I'm like live on YouTube at 8. So I tell y'all first, so y'all be the first in the chat because I put the YouTube link on Patreon first. So
I saw that.
So that's what I've been.
I saw that. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Give the Patreon members something first. A lot of times too, I was trying to go live when I go out somewhere. But that wasn't working because it'd be too much music. It'd be loud and stuff. And even with, it being unlisted, I still get flagged or copyrighted and all that stuff. And I don't need no more copyrights on my page. I got 2 already on the ATLien. What else? Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, them copyrights be crazy. Like, especially now with the new copyright thing they got. It's people that's been tagging my videos for copyright for the free music that I play. And that's really illegal. Like, these rappers be using the royalty-free music and be rapping over it. And then all of a sudden want to claim it as you using my music. That ain't your music. It was royalty-free music. You just happened to use it in your song. So I've been, like, going back and forth with that and... it be getting on my nerves. And that's why, like, YouTube, for me, it take a lot of energy to come on here and do all this stuff. Then, like, today, I was mad. I almost didn't come over here because I had planned to come to Patreon anyway. But the time had got away from me because I was trying to get my little countdown stuff together. And I didn't get live till midnight. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, it was
horrible. If you ever need somebody to buy some beats from, I know a guy.
Okay. Well, YouTube has this. That's my point. YouTube has beats specifically for YouTubers to use. That's my point. And so sometimes people use those or rap over them and then try to like claim it as copyright in your video because they have them on TuneCore or something. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, I got it from YouTube. How you claiming this? So I've been fighting. Again, it could be the trolls. It could be TS Mass. It could be like I got so many enemies be gunning for my channel for no reason at all. And it just irks me or whatever. So that's why I try to go live when I can on the YouTube. But I go live. I was going live. If you saw all them videos on Patreon, I go live on Patreon way more than I go live on YouTube.
You do. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed most of them.
See? We be having fun.
Well, I'm here now.
I'm open to suggestions of what type of content y'all want to see. All of that. I was thinking about doing recorded videos since my live videos be getting flagged so much. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's why, like, again, I just be frustrated. Like, dang, I can't even come on here live.
Pre-recorded videos is cool. You know, it's not as bad as you. I mean, from the perspective of a commenter, which I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think that you making, pre-recorded videos and posting on your channels is that big of a deal.
Right.
People are going to still watching regardless. Because look at ZT.
Right.
They still watch his shit, and his shit been pre-recorded for like the last 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? People still watch your stuff, so I don't think it'll be terrible if you have a pre-recorded video.
Yeah. It's probably me in my mind because I'd be wanting to be live and be engaging with y'all in the comment section and stuff and see all the trolls and stuff.
Which is better.
Yeah, it's fun. I like live.
It is fun. Yeah, but
and then I'm like, in my mind,
regardless.
I'm like, if I'm going to sit here and pre-record a video, I might as well just be live and streaming it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel, well, if you're not trying to put some effort into it.
I so don't. I put effort into my site. By the time I come to YouTube, I just want to talk. If you see all the work I did on my site today, I was just like, oh my God. And then I did that last Brian McKnight post at probably like 10, and then I decided to come live at 11, but I didn't go live until 12.
How long did that video take you to make?
The Brian McKnight video?
Yeah. I
didn't make it. I just downloaded it and uploaded it to my YouTube. As far as the post took me like 35-40 minutes, which was my videos, it takes me about a good hour and a half. That's why I ain't been making them. Yeah, and that's my point. As far as the pre-recorded videos, you want to edit it, you want to put an intro, an outro, put pictures in it, and do all that. Like, that's why I'm like, I'd rather just sit here and talk to y'all, and then I could put pictures up if I want to on my thing. I could be like, look, there go Brian McKnight, boom, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier that way. Yeah. Look, when OBS is acting right, but today I don't know what was going on. And see, now it's acting right. It's been acting right for at least the past 53 minutes.
Oh, it's because we're on Patreon. Maybe that's why. Because, you seem to never have no problems over here.
I don't know. Buffering is buffering. I'm using the same software. The only different, and I'm using I'm using a different account. I'm on my ATLien account. I was on the Michelle Brown account on the other one. I don't know what the difference is.
Maybe it's weekend traffic.
I think it's something. It's probably, I don't know, child. It's probably the Wi-Fi. But it's working now, so.
The bundle.
Shut up.
The bundle.
It's Mr. Debonair. Mr. Debonair, you know. And y'all know Andrea. It was somebody else on the phone.
Yes.
That must have been you, Mr. Debonair, who was in here.
No, I think somebody else was on the line earlier. She said I think it was Mima.
Oh, okay.
She said she was on the line. She was getting lost. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mima. Bye, Mima. I know it's late. It's almost 3:00 in the morning. We ain't talking about shit. What y'all want to talk about? Because I ain't doing that.
But what did you say about Jay-Z in the NFL, a partnership with the NFL?
I think Jay-Z playing. I think Jay-Z is playing chess with y'all, and I think his plans are bigger than what we know right now. I don't know. I maybe that's just my hopeful thinking, wishful thinking. I don't think he's a sellout at all. Because I'm like, the first thing I thought about when I saw it was, I'm not black, I'm OJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, no, this is Jay-Z we talking about. Jay-Z, Beyonce husband. No.
Okay, but he did. No, he did say in a song that he's a capitalist. So I'm just like, I just didn't think that Colin Kaepernick has a problem with it. So I'm just, did you call him? Did you consult him about this? I'm just asking the question.
Colin Kaepernick, but see, that's y'all out there want them to talk about it and make amends. And Colin Kaepernick ain't working in 3 years, whatever the case may be. But y'all fail to realize Colin Kaepernick getting money. Like, he got Nike sponsorships, and he's the face of Nike. He's getting money still outside of the NFL.
But isn't Jay-Z the same one that he's like has a side program for newbie NBA players and this and that, where he helps them control their money so they don't go blowing it here and there? That's him, right?
That's him.
I thought so. Yeah. So he's already in it. You know what I mean? And I think it's great. You know what I mean? That he's actually getting bigger inside, this field. You know what I mean?
Okay, so my only question is the NFL using Jay-Z to get their damn numbers up? That's all I'm asking.
NFL don't need to use Jay-Z to get their numbers up. Their numbers gonna be up regardless.
I would say absolutely not.
They don't care.
No, what it is.
Jay-Z, you gotta give Jay-Z props for at least.
Pastimes.
Right, you gotta give Jay-Z props for at least getting a seat at the table, because other people have tried and weren't able to. So now he in there, he might be part ownership of a team, and then that opens the door for other people to do as he did. So I commend him. I don't, I don't see him as an Uncle Tom, not yet. Again, we are quick to jump on the whole bandwagon of, counsel this person, counsel because they doing wrong or whatever, when we don't know the full story yet. So I say, wait a minute and let's see what happens before we jump to conclusions.
So you really think he got a seat at the table? I'm just asking. You really got a seat at the table when you're dealing with billionaires, old white men at the table? He got a seat at the table.
He got money too. His money green. He a billionaire.
He's a billionaire with Beyonce. That's not.
Yeah, these white men got.
They have wealth.
Money. So
they have wealth. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, they have wealth. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, do you think that he really got a seat at the table, or to me, it's like the NFL almost in a sense need him to help them.
I don't agree with that part, but I also hear Andre what she's saying about, do you really think he has a seat at the table?
He getting there. He in the room.
Okay, being in the room.
But how far in the room is he going to really go?
We have to wait. We'll have to wait and see.
Look at me.
We'll have to wait and see. I'm just saying, how far will he go? I don't know. But if he's, he's talking on, ownership, part ownership.
Okay. Okay, I got one for you. As I said, Michael Jordan is a black owner in the NBA. So do he really got a seat at the table too? The ball shop, they still suck. He's a bad manager, a bad CEO. Okay, really? Come on now.
Okay. I don't know how to answer
that.
I'm just asking. To me, I feel like Jay-Z should have put something in there and said Colin Kaepernick get a damn job. I don't care if it's a backstreet quarterback. He need a job.
Mr. Debonair, you are not.
Then we can talk.
Okay, Mr. Debonair, you are not mute.
Oh, okay. Damn, y'all so damn loud.
What do you mean?
I ain't fucking loud.
Damn. No, but y'all.
Andrea's just passionate.
Y'all got to follow what Jay-Z doing. After he
God.
Let him talk, Andrea.
Okay.
He just bought part ownership of the NFL, which means that he's now an insider and a mole. He can't just protect Colin. He got to protect the players that's playing now. So if he know the inner working, everything that go on behind the scenes have to go through him, which means that he can help better fight for us.
You can sacrifice one for the good of many. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you have to interpret it. He's giving us already clues. That's why he ain't seen anything, because he don't want to mess that up. So you can make accusations that you want that he's selling out, but it's bigger than that. Like he said, it's beyond kneeling. It ain't giving no momentum. We need somebody in the inside, and he gonna play that person.
Okay, I got one for you, okay? So you need to tell me how many black men is in the NFL. You could have put all their money together. They could have had a damn team they damn self. Come on now. If all they have to do is go on strike and fight for a little more rights, they won't. They don't want to sacrifice their money. I'm so tired of folks.
It's the billionaires that pay them. You can't fight against your boss who paying you a check every Friday. How did you come together when you depending on these same people to pay you? It don't work like that. They don't
you're right like that. You're right like that. But what they, you know what? I listen to the Morris Smith.
a spouse that don't work. You got a mama who ailing and getting old and tired of working. You got your brothers and sisters that depend on you also. It ain't easy to go against the system when you got a whole bunch of people behind you depending on you. It's not that easy.
So what are we?
Quit your job and you got to come back home with no other job skills. Your parents old. You got a spouse. You got kids. Like it ain't that easy, for some people. Easy for me.
I understand that. I understand that. But what they don't understand, to me, I don't feel like the NFL is educating their players, because when they go into collecting body center and collecting bodies, they don't want to fight for a little more. I'm not saying fight for a little more. Then you have a seat at the table. Hold on a minute. We gotta have Jay. That's what I'm saying. You could have had an ex-football player. You gonna have Jay-Z at the table?
Hold on.
Football player like Deion.
Let me be crystal clear. It ain't a whole lot of football players that's got money like Jay-Z. Trust, they're not. I mean,
they don't have the political affiliations. They don't have the resources. Jay-Z know a lot of people, and he can bring a lot of wellness and make a lot of change. No football player throwing a football, catching a ball, they can't do shit. They are workers.
And Jay-Z not a worker too? I'm just asking. He not a worker too?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
He make his own money. He don't got to answer to nobody but himself.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We had someone join in on the call. Who is this 0268? Who snuck in?
Oh, that's me.
Hey, this Mima.
Hi, Nina. I just asking the question. That's all I'm asking. I feel bad for Colin Kaepernick. Okay,
but again, that's just one person in the grand scheme of things. But you could best believe Colin Kaepernick, even though he is unemployed from the NFL, he ain't hungry.
Sure, like.
But I didn't say he was hungry. Who said he was hungry? I didn't say he was hungry.
But I'm saying, but
it's a difference.
But what do you feel bad for, that he's no longer playing professional football?
Contract too, right?
I feel bad that I feel bad that he can't even get a. Let me tell you something. I know it's second string quarterbacks that Colin Kaepernick is better. It's better. I'm telling you. I watch football. I got 4 brothers and a daddy. I watch football every Sunday. If Colin Kaepernick is better than second string quarterbacks. I'm telling you. Trust me.
Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Kaepernick signed something, right? Didn't he settle?
Yes.
You think they're gonna hire him back after that settlement?
Right.
It's not gonna.
Well, somebody had to take him to court.
You guys can do whatever you want, scream or everything. He's not going back to NFL. I don't care what anybody says. He's got a settlement. He got money, and he signed something to not say anything anymore. You can yell, be angry. I'm telling you, he's never going back to NFL. He's not. You're not gonna.
So he is going to be the martyr for the NFL to be right.
He already been the martyr. He's already the martyr. He done already went through the process. He done already suffered. He done already got paid. He done already been just about made whole. So where does that go from here? Like Jay-Z said, it's past kneeling now. That part is over. Now it's on to something else. Now you need to bring in, some black faces in here to make sure that these other black faces are taken care of.
Right.
They don't want us at the table. They don't want us.
They don't, but that's why people are sticking their toes and coming in. Now you gotta give them the opportunity to make a change. Like right now, this is just now happening. Nothing started yet. Like we don't know what this time next year may bring. We don't know what's gonna happen with Jay-Z being there.
And Andrea, let me say something also. You said something about all the the player, they need to go on strike and everything like that. Those people are on contract, right?
Yes, I know that the NFL it's good contracts. It's pretty much it's paper and one day because they can trade them. They can trade them, let them go without even getting no money. I definitely know that. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, to me personally, I feel like the NFL players should have a guaranteed contract like the NBA players, because half of them, the NBA players, get to sit on the bench and be old and get a check.
That's why maybe Jay-Z's gonna do. You don't know yet. He just signed something. Let's give him time.
Well, I'm gonna give him some time. I'm gonna be watching him. I'm gonna be watching him, and I might get on my YouTube channel and give it to him, because I will be watching him.
Okay.
Give him time. And if not, then whatever. I don't know. Give him time. I don't know why you're mad at Colin. He's the one who's still getting money from Nike, and Nike still sponsors NFL. Why are people mad about that?
At this point, Colin Kaepernick is just a symbol of
He's getting paid from
right. He's already got paid. My thing is his bank account fine, his life is fine, but for a lot of people, Colin Kaepernick is the symbol of, you know, the system breaking down. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people are still mad about that, and they want to see him made whole when he's already been made whole.
Well, the problem is we as the people don't feel like he's been whole. I'm not the only one feel this way. It's plenty of people feel this way. Okay, there's money on ESPN. His ex-teammate played for North Carolina. Eric Reed said he ain't happy either. Okay,
but is Colin happy?
Eric's still in the NFL. If he's not happy, then he shouldn't have settled. He's settled.
What these men in here? Where the men at? Y'all laughing. Juno, where you at? Mr. Debonair, where you at? What you got to say about this?
I'm here. I'm listening. Mima right. He took them $10 million and
he did,
and still talking shit. But right now, his fight ain't that no more. He's fighting to be a worker. He ain't fighting to say, let me be part of a board to ensure the other players don't go through what I went through.
Thank you. Exactly. He hasn't even talked. He had all this plan when he started his kneeling, right? But guess what? He hasn't talked about it.
Hello? What happened? Why did y'all go out? Hello? Mima. I don't know what happened to the sound, y'all. Y'all just went out. Was it me? The speaker is still on. Hold on. Did I have to call in again? What happened? These damn technical difficulties.
Please enter your PIN number. Thank you. Joining the conference now. This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now.
It's tight-lipped. Ain't nothing get past the board to say why, Colin can't get back into the league. So he's there basically as a mole, but he also there to make money too, because now he's a part-time owner of the NFL.
But how much? But my question is, how much of a mole can he really be? If he's, it's not like it would be secret if he was. It's one thing if he quietly went in there and then boom, we found out he was a mole. But we're already suspecting that now. You know what I mean? So how much of a mole can he really be going into this big corporation? Which is my question of how much influence can he really make with this corporation that has been sitting here still and strong for decades.
But I don't think
pretty sure.
I feel like it's just like with the police station, with the police organization. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just recently found out about in Philadelphia how those emails were going around over 250 police officers making racial comments amongst this community of police officers with these emails. You know what I mean? And now keep in mind, any black police officer that joined that squad wouldn't obviously know about these emails going on. Same case and scenario with Jay-Z and this big white corporation.
Wow.
How much leeway is Jay-Z really going to have with this corporation?
Because Jay-Z not coming in as a player or as even coming in as a stockholder. He's coming in as an owner, which means that he's able to make decisions. And when it comes to the game that he's going to be on that board, he get to sit at the meetings.
You get on the board, yeah, exactly.
Right. But who's to say? But who's to say? But wait. But who's to say that if he pushes too hard, that they can't just cut his entire team out, the entire organization?
They probably could, but at the same time, he can expose it
first. We gotta wait and see. Maybe other people, other billionaire, other black billionaire that we know can join as well with him opening the door. You know what I mean? We're thinking too far. Can we go just let him do what he's doing right now and see where he's taking us, because we're going too far or what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z always moves in secret anyway, right? He's been doing that and then we find out about it later. So why are we jumping to conclusions?
Right. I'm not jumping to conclusions. Michelle, are you on the line?
No, I'm not
I'm
saying
here.
you.
I'm
not
here.
saying you. I'm saying
Wait, yeah, I know you're not. I know you're not saying me.
Oh, okay.
When did you get back on the line?
I've been back.
Huh? He's been
So
back.
you heard what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said.
Oh, you awfully quiet over there.
What you say? You said something about me?
I'm just thinking that.
No, I didn't say nothing about you, but I was trying to make a valid point on my argument, and I get where Mr. Debonair and Nemo coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to think too deep into it, but I'm trying to say, who's to say that he has as much power or is going to even get as much power as we think he's going to get? I really do think there's going to be limited, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that he's not made known of.
Okay.
Why are we limiting his intelligence, first of all? Why are we limiting? Okay, fine, he might have, but you never know. We're limiting ourselves. Why? You know what I mean? He can't have whatever he's having, but you got to start somewhere, right?
Right.
It's like Martin Luther King. He had to go talk to those racist presidents all the time, but somebody had to go there to talk to them, to make changes. Not everybody was allowed to get in there, but he was. So somebody has to get in there first. So he got in there. Now I think we just got to give him time.
Right. And not just that, just his social status where he had a lifetime, he's not going to play a minimal role in nothing that he do. He's going to always be on the majority. So him getting to that deal, I'm pretty sure he did not go into that deal playing a minimal minor role. Nah, he want answers. He want to be included.
And then it take years for them to set up the deal. Didn't they say they had been meeting for over a year or something like that?
Yeah.
Right.
It's been like 2.5 years, I think. That's what he said.
Right.
Well, I understand being skeptical. I totally understand being skeptical. And at the end of the day, Jay-Z...
I'm skeptical of everything.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Jay-Z
we always have to be skeptical.
Jay-Z is for Jay-Z, period. We already know that. He for, the livelihood of himself and his family. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we can't negate the fact that he has, before now, been outspoken on black issues, outspoken on issues of prison reform, outspoken on certain things where we look at him now and say there's got to be an agenda. This is, just from the outside looking in, I would think that this is more than just about money. I would hope.
I would hope so too. He got Beyonce, with this whole blackness campaign as well. Mm-hmm. I would hope so.
And he's done a lot for the documentaries that he's done on prison reform and Khalif Browder.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z is always involved in some things, and a lot of things we don't even hear about because they don't necessarily publicize all the things that they do.
Yeah.
So, he was cool with Nipsey Hussle, and we already saw Nipsey Hussle's movement.
And then they say he helped somebody get out of jail. Was it? Huh?
Oh no, he got like a lot of fathers for Father's Day out of jail. He had to bail them out and all that stuff for Father's Day. A lot of fathers. So It's just the time, like, you got to give him time and then, accept it and see where he goes with it. Give him at least, I don't know, 2 months or something.
Right.
I give him a year. I give him a year.
A year. And people are now reading the whole thing that he said. It's like there's an action, like a plan, right? That people aren't reading. It's like we need to do action. Yes, Kaepernick been kneeling for how long now? 3 years? And then since then, what else has he done to like change the mentality, to change anything? It's getting worse and worse. So we need action. We need action.
Yes.
Hi. You guys can hear me? This is Sarat. Hi.
Yeah, hi, Sarat. I didn't even know you was on.
Goddamn, how many people are on the goddamn line?
4.
I'm typing, so I have to join in. I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So how is it different that when Steve Harvey went up there to speak to Trump and with Jay-Z going to the NFL?
Because the NFL isn't Trump.
I know.
The NFL is
Steve Harvey. It's a big difference.
Yeah,
it's a big difference because when they went up there, they wasn't becoming part of the organization to make change. They was going there to rally on behalf for a change. Jay-Z actually get to sit part of a board to help curate the change.
That affects many, many, many black, brown, white faces. You know what I mean? Like, you think about it, like, yeah, these football players, a lot of them are, thousandaires and possibly millionaires, but a lot of them aren't. You know what I mean? So you got to think about there's a lot of players that, don't make that much and they need support too. Like the entire organization needs to be, rehab, because at the end of the day it's organized slavery from what you could tell. You know what I mean? Like they bring these players in, they put them under contract, they put them on the field, they get hurt, they toss them aside, and then what? They bring up some more new meat to play at your leisure while you sitting in the box clapping your hands. So,
Well, another difference to it is like with Steve Harvey, he's been messing up for a long time, right? It wasn't just like the Trump thing. He did so many things before that. He started messing up, talking about the black, doing all this. I think the Trump thing just blew up, right? Because that was like the last thing that anybody expected him to do. I don't think it was like a chain of events. You know what I mean?
But he didn't have his feet in the game like Jay-Z did, I guess, with the black community.
Speaking of Steve Harvey, and I'm gonna halfway change the subject for a second. Did anybody see the shade that Will Smith threw at Steve Harvey?
No, what happened?
When Steve Harvey made that comment about millionaires don't sleep or something like that, and then Will Smith got did a video and he's snoring or whatever, and everybody feels like that was a subliminal to Steve. Somebody put the video together and sent it to me. I'm like, oh, Will don't like Steve Harvey.
I didn't see that.
No.
Is it on his Instagram?
I think it's on Instagram. Let me send it to myself.
What Will Smith got against Steve Harvey?
I don't know. I just thought,
I think it was just joking.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to figure out whether have they ever worked together?
Yeah, it was Shay.
I know.
I don't think so.
It was Shay.
And I didn't remember that video. So that was like a little while ago, right?
Hold on, here it is, right here. He says, "Stay woke."
Yeah,
he posted it on his Instagram today. Hold on, let me put it on the thing. Let me see if I could put it in here. Instagram, Will Smith. Window capture. There it is.
Mm-hmm. What happened to Andrea? She left?
I don't know. Hold on. Andrea, you still?
Andrea probably got laryngitis.
You said she probably got.
Oh, she's in cash. Andrea still upset that Colin doesn't have a job.
Right.
I mean, it's unfair that he doesn't, but right now, he's good.
Yeah, it is unfair, but he signed those things. I wanted to know what was in that the thing that he didn't say. the stuff that he didn't say. I wanted to know all that secret.
Okay, I'm about to play this. Hold
Instead
on.
Oh, okay.
Steve Harvey always putting his foot in his mouth, just like he told Monique that she.
But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleeping. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleeping.
And then he put "stay woke" in the damn caption.
You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. But if you are sitting
So there it is.
and you have
I think that was shade. It's still playing. Hold on. It's still playing. Why everybody? What happened? Hello. Y'all still there? Y'all still there?
Yeah, we.
Well,
Y'all saw that? Y'all don't think that's shade? Huh?
I think it was shade.
And he put hashtag
I'm
stay
like-
woke.
First of all, not everybody was born in 1944 where we had to stay woke all day, all goddamn night. Some of us can sleep and be successful, motherfucker.
Well, Steve Harvey said it's too late on the West Coast. It's too late on the East Coast if you get up on the West Coast, or vice versa. Which one would it be if you get?
I'm like, movie over. You remind me of my grandpa.
But remember, he told Monique too, and I kind of didn't agree with that either. Even though I think Monique is a little strange, a lot of what she talk about makes a lot of sense. But when Steve told her she had to play the game, yeah, that it was like
he was being condescending with Monique, which was really terrible.
Yeah,
right, and put integrity. Below getting paid.
But and now Steve Harvey done lost all them shows. That's why I'm like, is Will being shady? And especially because he like the new social media darling right now. Like Will is running all the platforms, so for him to post that on his Instagram, you know what I mean, and he got 36.2 million subscribers. It's like followers or whatever. I think it was shade.
That was so much shade. What really happened with Steve Harvey? What happened? Did he even talk about it? Like, why did he? He lost his job, his daytime job.
Yeah, he did.
And I think he also the Family Feud. Is he still doing the Family Feud?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I don't think.
I want to know what's going on with Lori. What's going on with Lori Harvey? What's up with his daughter? Why they smutting her through these Hollywood streets?
Somebody got to.
But that's not his daughter. That's Marjorie's daughter. That's his stepdaughter. Her daddy is in prison somewhere.
He's following her.
Oh shit! I'm about to fall out this chair. Goddamn.
Oh, he out.
Oh, he got out.
They got out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he making that book, that tell-all book.
Well, that's what's going on with Lori Harvey. She probably mad because her daddy about to tell on her mama.
Oh, okay.
And you know that they said her mama was nicknamed Lady Heroin, and she dated all the dope dealers in Memphis. And when Lori Harvey's dad went to prison, she dated the cousin. And so it was so.
She did it.
What in the hillbilly hell?
Yeah, you didn't know. Hold on, I wish I could find it. Huh?
Dozens make dozens.
So the two older kids, with Lori, they kind of like they what cousin, nephew, whatever they are.
I'm about to put it in the chat.
Because their fathers are cousins, or brothers.
Here go. Yeah. That's the link to it. I think I wrote about it last year. Steve Harvey's wife Marjorie tied to 2 drug rings. Her name was Marjorie Bridges, She was often been referred to as Lady Heroin. Her nickname was earned on the net after her past was revealed several years ago. Steve and Marjorie married in 2007, but prior to walking down the aisle, the comedian and talk show host, Marjorie was reportedly being investigated by the FBI and the DEA. While Steve was bouncing from house to home with his first two tumultuous marriages, Marjorie was apparently bouncing from drug dealer to drug dealer. The fashionable diva was once married to Memphis area drug lord Jim L. Townsend. A newly released documents revealed that the authorities suspected Marjorie played a role in the drug ring and even advised Townsend that if he didn't cooperate with his wife, his wife would be arrested, as the agents believed they had substantial evidence of her own illegal activities. Townsend was later indicted for attempting to buy 40 kilos of cocaine and sentenced to life in prison.
Damn.
He told Radar Online that Marjorie probably would have been indicted as well, but he took the fall due to the fact that she was 8 months pregnant with their second child, Jason. Townsend also says he feared their 5-year-old daughter Morgan would be left without a mother if he didn't cop a plea. About 5 years into his life sentence, Marjorie divorced Townsend, but was soon linked to yet another drug dealer, Donnell Woods. Donnell Woods fathered her daughter Lori in 1997, and him and Marjorie married in 2000. Marjorie divorced her second husband in 2001 and was reportedly involved in a brief romance with Steve's bodyguard, Big Boom, a former pimp who admitted to preying on women. She soon set her sights on Steve, who was married at the time to his second wife, Mary. Marjorie and Steve wed in 2007, but not without a ton of baggage between the two of them. Radar reports that Marjorie stayed in touch with Jailbird Jim, but when Steve found out, he forced her to end all contact with the felon. And that's the story. So her first baby daddy and her two kids, Jason and Morgan, are by her first husband. Her second husband, Donnell Woods, was a cousin to the first husband, and that's who's Lori's daddy.
Damn, she even it in the family.
Yep.
Right?
And she dated Steve's bodyguard, pimp bodyguard. No wonder Steve dressed like a pimp. Steve had a bodyguard for a pimp, honey. That's funny. You never know what someone's background is. And now they so clean cut in that Paris Fashion Week and wearing $1 million dresses and crap.
Exactly. And got a whole background show off.
Right. But yeah.
Well, I'm logging off.
I'm logging off too. It is almost 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
It is 3:15.
I gotta get up at 6 in the morning for work. So I'm gonna be tired of
Well, you only have a few hours to sleep. I thank y'all for hanging out with me over here on the Patreon.
Yeah.
You had a damn video on here.
Welcome back, Michelle.
Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get my hair done.
Good. I'm off tomorrow. I need all that.
Okay, I'll be back. I can't believe I didn't buffer for a whole hour and 30 minutes. That just proves that it wasn't me.
Yeah,
it wasn't me.
It was you, Mr. W.
That's true.
I think it was you. Once you got called out, you stopped doing it. All right, you guys.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Right,
good night. See y'all tomorrow.
Right.
Good night.
Good night. Bloop, bloop. Okay, I guess I don't need to do. Do I need to do an outro? I done lost the chat. Hold on. Andrea, you still in here? There she go. Okay. Wasn't the character in Harlem Nights named Lady Heroin? I don't know. Good night, y'all. Okay, you guys, it is late. I still haven't watched the season finale of The Handmaid's Tale. I gotta see what had happened. I don't know if y'all watched that, but it's another one of my little guilty little pleasures. Let me see if I put my drone up if I'm gonna buffer. Watch I start buffering. Oh shoot, The drone is working. The drone is back. Okay. Let me see if I can. Oh, shoot. I got my alien on. Okay. All right, there go your drones, since you missed it earlier. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll try not to stay away long. My birthday is coming up next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but probably won't be doing much. I know Just Lovely then tipped out the room because I'm about to call her and ask her for some damn buddy passes so I can get gone. Whoop. So I can get gone. I'm kidding. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't even bother liking this because this is on Patreon. I see you, Alfreda, Andrea, Miller Johnson. Oh, you snuck in here, Miller. Sonya Baby, Miss Scouting Pro, Mima, Love, Isha, Juno, Mr. Debonair. I appreciate y'all calling in. I saw Josh tip in for a second and then he tipped out. So thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Look, I don't even have my stuff together so I can disappear. There you go. Poof.